Jackie, how are you doing today?
Hey, great, Olivia. How are you?
I'm really, really excited for this meeting. So thank you so much for making the time today. I know you're really busy, so thank you again.
I appreciate you being here.
Of course. And I know you guys were referred to us through John Deere, which is great to hear that we have positive word of mouth going around. We absolutely love that. We love John Deere as we love all of our customers. So before we begin the meeting, I wanted to just ask if you had anyone else you wanted to sit in on the meeting today.
I think it's just going to be me today.
Awesome. Great to hear. So also confirming that we have about 15 to 20 minutes to speak today. I know your time's really valuable, like I mentioned, so I just wanted to check in on that.
Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. 20 minutes would be good.
Excellent. So first to start, I kind of wanted to briefly go over our agenda for the day. So please feel free to stop me with any questions that you may have at any point throughout this entire meeting. So the first thing that I'm going to do is ask you some questions about your business to learn a little bit more, better understand your business and the current issues that you guys are facing with your current CRM system. Then I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the issues I identified through my research before this meeting to see if we're on the same page regarding that. And then if appropriate, I would love to show you a small demo showing some of the main features that Salesforce can offer. And then lastly, from there, I would love to set up a follow-up meeting with you. Does that sound good to you?
Sounds great.
Okay, great. So to start, so you guys are currently using the ERP system, is that correct?
We are. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So what would you say are your top 3 challenges that you're facing with your ERP system, if you had to choose 3?
Yeah. I think it seems like it's a little bit clunky to use. And that's kind of led our salespeople to mostly abandon it. They've kind of just given up on it and gone back to like analog notes and things like that, which doesn't help us kind of keep all of our information in one place. We kind of lose information and communication because people aren't really using it like it should be used. So I guess that's my main thing, is something that's actually going to help our sales force and save them time and not cost them a lot of unnecessary time.
Awesome. So just to, I just wanted to take some notes on what you were saying, just to just confirm, basically you said that it's really clunky to use and salespeople are kind of losing information because there's some miscommunications, slow communications. Would you say that there's like major miscommunications between like the inside sales team and the outside sales team, or is it kind of just like anyone using the CRM system is just having some issues?
I think there's pretty major communication issues in and out and everywhere.
Everywhere? Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And then via like loss of information and communication, you kind of mentioned as well that your salespeople are having to use other things, whether that be notepads or Excel sheets and stuff like that. Is that like really inhibiting your ability to keep track of this information? Like, is everyone using different things? Would everyone prefer to use one big system, essentially, is what I'm asking?
Exactly. I'd prefer them all to use one system because then we have the information in one place and everybody can access it. Because if they're writing it in the notebook, they're the only person that has that information. So it's not shareable and it's not trackable.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for answering that. That kind of aligns with what my prior research was kind of saying, which was inconsistent tracking information and loss of customer information. So with that, do you think that you're having issues with not only prospecting new clients, but also keeping current customers? So like fulfilling orders with them and stuff and keeping up with them on a daily basis?
Yeah, I think the definitely the follow through, once we get a new customer, it's kind of hard to follow up because we don't have that system in place to kind of follow up with them. So I think we're okay with like getting the customer, but we need a system to make sure that we keep them and we keep in contact with them, and we know we have a place for what they are looking for and what their needs are.
Awesome. So just confirming, you're just basically saying that you guys can get the customers, but because of the system, you're having issues keeping up with them. Absolutely. I totally understand. And I'm sorry to hear that you guys are having those issues. We see this all the time with CRM systems. And then to kind of pivot to another question, if you were to get a new CRM system, what are the top 3 things you really need from it consistently? So that could be saving money or anything really that you would be looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I think the actual technology is important. Like, is it easy to use? Does it stay connected? Even if somebody's not on Wi-Fi, are sales able to access it at all times? If there was any training program for them to kind of teach them to use it and the kind of ongoing support, that would be helpful. It just really want it to be the ease of use and time saving. And I know it's going to be expensive, but if it can really do those things and help us, we're willing to make the investment.
Absolutely. So just wanted to confirm again, you basically said you want the technology to be easy to use. You would love a training program. Again, ease of use, and then really just time saving would be the biggest thing for you. I know that that's probably costing some revenue for you guys and stuff, and having to go all the way around the system rather than just putting it all in so it's all there. So I completely understand that. And when I was doing prior research on your company, I actually saw that you guys had a 12% growth rate over 2020 despite COVID. So first I wanted to say congratulations. That's really impressive.
Thank you. Thank you. There's some things that COVID has helped, like people working on their yards, and also people buying alcohol. So
Absolutely. I completely understand. And then with that being said, so do you think if you had a better CRM system or a more efficient one, I guess, do you think that your growth would be even greater than 12%?
I think so. And I think seeing now we've gotten some new customers and we want to kind of grow our business to other markets as well. So I think this is like a crucial time when we're doing well, we want to keep increasing sales and we want to keep growing.
Awesome. So that's great to hear that you guys are going to grow into other markets, because in my research, I also noticed that you guys are kind of opening more stores and stuff like that. So that's great to hear. And that's definitely something that Salesforce loves to streamline growth and help companies do that. And then another question I wanted to ask you as well. I also, in my research, I saw that you guys are really, really hard and harp on excellent customer service. And that's excellent. We love that. Do you think that this current CRM system is somewhat inhibiting that? I know you mentioned it's hard to keep customers, but do you think it's also inhibiting your customer service on a daily basis?
I think so because we've got a lot of big competitors like Lowe's and Home Depot and places like that that have better systems. So we really need to make sure we're hanging our hats on that like personalized customer service, and I don't think we're achieving that right now.
Absolutely. Completely understand. Again, I feel like we definitely would want you guys to be up there with the big competitors. So that's definitely something that Salesforce can help streamline as well. So thank you for answering those questions. That was really helpful. It kind of coincided with what I had researched prior. I actually caught a few of your sales team members. I just had a quick conversation with them, just asked them what was missing in the CRM system, what they would love to have it, all that kind of stuff. And they kind of mentioned like inconsistent tracking information, loss of contact information, and then difficulty predicting goals and quotas. So regarding the goals and quotas, I know that would be great for you guys to have a system that would have like all the goals and all the quotas and all the revenue and all the pipelines and stuff to be on one screen. So in regards to that, do you think that there have been some confusion between your sales team managers and your team members?
Yeah, I think there's like a time lapse where it's kind of like a game of telephone. You tell the managers and we don't have somewhere to keep it all together. So the information kind of gets lost. So if I could have the same like real-time access as sales, that would help a lot.
Absolutely. So thank you for answering that again. So with all the information I gathered today and what we talked about, I know that Salesforce would be a great way to streamline your growth in your company, and I'm very confident in that. I always use this like needs identification part of the meeting to see if we would be a good fit, because I don't want to waste your time or anything like that, and I know that we would be a good fit. So if you don't mind, and feel free to say no if you don't want to or anything, but since we have time, I would love to go ahead and show you a quick, very small demo of Salesforce, just to show you a few of the features that would be helpful for what we've talked about today. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Awesome. So I'm going to pull it up on my screen and share my screen with you. Okay, can you see my screen by chance?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So to start, I just wanted to kind of quickly talk about the dashboard, which is one of the best parts of Salesforce. It'll be super basic because we can go into more depth in the next meeting, but this is basically the main dashboard, and you can have like, this will really help with the quota and the goal tracking so that you can like kind of set up the dashboard and customize it how you want. For sales managers, everyone will be on the same page regarding closing things, calling prospects back, how much revenue they're expected to create, things like that. And I also personally really enjoy that it's more graphical, so you can make like pie charts, graphs, stuff like that. I'm a visual learner, so that's definitely important to me. If you have any questions about anything, also please stop me. And then another thing specifically that we talked about was kind of like losing contact information within the company. So this contacts tab would be a great way to solve that issue. This is kind of a demo of it, so it doesn't have any contacts right now, but you would have all the contact information for everyone that you've ever researched, prospected, contacted, current customers, and stuff like that, so that your sales team members can keep up with if someone's reached out to them already, how they've reached out, stuff like that. And it automatically saves, so there'll never be miscommunication with like, did you already call them? It'll be right in the system, which is really, really nice and really time saving and efficient. I know that you mentioned time saving is like a huge thing that you want. So that's that. And then also all of your opportunities will be in this tab right here. So I have a few in the system right now, but you can basically open them and it'll again tell you the proposal, the price quote, and just basically tell you what stage you're in with that customer or with that prospect. And then things like that. And again, Salesforce is just so easy to use. It's just incredible. It really is. You can kind of customize it how you want based on price. So we can go in depth for you guys, kind of make it more basic and stuff like that. And then again, you can, the search tab kind of, you can search someone, you can search a manager, a team member, a prospect, a customer, anything like that. Do you have any questions for me? Would you want to see anything else within Salesforce?
No, it looks good. It looks like a pretty clean interface, and I like also how it's like colorful and graphic. So yeah, it looks good.
Absolutely. And again, like I said, we can go into more depth in the next meeting. I just kind of wanted to give you like a more of a snippet of what we can do because I wanted you to have something solid to go off of. So again, I just really think that our companies would be a great fit. And before I move on, I did want to mention the price standpoint because I know that is important to people, and I would imagine that you would want to know that. So from a pricing standpoint, for what we bring to the table and how good our product is one of the best pricing models in the entire industry, I truly believe. So for example, it'll probably be about $250,000 for the installation and integration for a company of your size. So that's about $1,800 per license and then $25,000 for implementation for the entire new system. And again, for what we bring to the table, I really feel like it's a home run pricing wise. It sounds like a lot, but you're just getting so much from the entire system. You're going to save so much time, so much money, and other aspects. So do you feel comfortable moving on knowing that? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think so. I think that it makes sense. Do you have other companies around here that are using it and having success?
Yes, absolutely. I like every company that we use absolutely loves it. You guys talk to John Deere and they constantly like come to us and with any questions that they have about Salesforce. We have team members that reach out to them, fix anything that they need, help them with anything. Again, we can customize it for you, so it doesn't have to be this solid price. That was kind of just a ballpark for you. Like you can go more basic or you can have more licenses. It just depends on really what you want. So we can talk a lot about that on the next meeting because I think that's definitely important as well.
Okay. I would love to see, I don't know if you have stats on like when could we expect to see ROI from our investment?
Awesome. I will definitely look into that and I can use some stats from current customers that use it right now, including John Deere, because that's definitely something that you have a huge return on investment. So for sure. So knowing that, what I'd like to do for the next stage is set up a call where we can really address the problems and see how we can fix them for you guys. So this would be a full Salesforce demo. I can go ahead and get the stats from the return on investment, and I can bring up some more pricing stuff if you would like me to. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome. What does your schedule look like a week from Tuesday?
Week from Tuesday, I can do the morning. I'd like to maybe invite a few other people to see the demo and make sure that everybody thinks it's user friendly.
Absolutely. I will go ahead and I also want to mention the week from Tuesday in the morning works for me as well. So after we get off the call, I'll go ahead and send you a wrap up email that basically goes over everything that we talked about today, pricing and all that stuff. And then you can email me back whoever you want me to add on the call, and I'll go ahead and send them an email as well. Again, thank you so much for your time. I really think this is going to be a great fit and a great thing for both of us. So I really appreciate it and I'm really excited.
Thank you. Thank you for doing the research on our company and interested to hear more.
All right, well, great. I'll talk to you next Tuesday then.
All right. Thanks, Olivia.